What is a requirement? Requirements are an innovation unique to RealConnex. It allows members to add functionality to a profile and or a post. Found at the bottom of your profile or post, the requirements section or requirements basket is a collection of individual functional elements that can be individually configured and activated by a mini lighthouse. These elements alert the community of a new need. As that need or requirement is met, the lighthouse associated with it is deactivated or turned off. Think of it as a safe search associated with your profile or post. Now, how do we add a requirement to your profile or posting? Well, let's add it to our profile first. First, click on your name icon in the upper right-hand corner. Click on My Profile. Notice you have 4 tabs: My Profile, My Companies, My Post, My Requirements. We'll click on My Requirements. And then next, we'll click on Add a Requirement. So when you add a requirement, you'll see some choices: looking for JV partner, architect, design, building, or engineer. Only some of them are available to be linked up with your profile. So for example, architect, design, builder, engineer. If you click on it, you'll see the choice, My Profile. You can link up to it. Standard choices to link up to a new post or existing post will be there. But for linking to your profile, only certain choices will be available. For example, operating partner. If you click on that, that will allow you to link it to your profile as well. Property for sale, we'll click on that. Will allow you to link it to your profile only. Insurance as well. Crowdfunders. And we'll click on professional services. So only a few choices will let you add it to your profile. Let's click insurance. And then we'll click My Profile. So let's create the insurance need here. The date required, we're going to just choose June 1st. And then on the right, we'll choose insurance needed. And then look at the location. So we could choose a location here. And you can enter a country, city, state, or zip code. For example, you enter a zip code, it'll start loading up right away. We'll just delete the zip code, put in New York for now. One of the things I want to point out is that, like all RealConnex postings, notice that each field has a lock option. You can lock the field so it becomes private. So anyone that wants to see this information field for that specific field that you lock, they'll have to get permission from you. Now, next to each field, there's an info icon. If you click on the info icon, you'll get a description of that particular field. All right, so let's fill out the rest. RealConnex services. You can use the drop down for RealConnex services and see what selections we have. We'll just choose a lighthouse match. For now, we'll add a note on the left. And notice on the right, while we're adding a note, you see there's an RFP. You can upload documents. The RFP is a request for proposal document, but you can upload any attachment you would like, for example. And we're done. We'll scroll down to the bottom. And then you have 2 choices. You have the save and publish profile and save. So we can just hit save here. That will save the requirement. That will save it to our profile. And our profile now has requirement. Now we can add more. This is just for the profile. But next we're going to move on to the post. Let's click on your name on the upper right hand corner. Go to My Post. Now notice that you'll have a listing of all the posts that we created from all our training sessions here. On the right, there's an edit pencil for each of the postings on the far right. So we'll just click on the looking to invest the second posting, for example. Click on the edit pencil here. And you'll see you have post details, which is the current tab we're in for the general info. But we're going to look at the post requirement. So we click on post requirement. You can add some requirements for this post. So here in this post, you'll have some choices for this one. And these selection changes per the post itself. So there will be differences between the raise capital post, the investor lend post, the services post, or the buy, sell, or lease post. For this post, these 5 requirements are allowed to be chosen from. And we'll pick one. Let's say we need a professional services needed for this post. Remember, looking for equity. We would like some professional services as well. Let's use the drop down. We'll choose an accountant. And again, notice each field has a lock available. You can protect your privacy for the information by locking it. And there's an eye icon for information on the left of each of the fields, so you can select what that field is for. We'll put in a date required. Let's enter a date like June 1st again for this requirement. And you can choose asset experience, RealConnex services, experience, languages, whatever you feel appropriate. And then you can upload document as well, the RFP, the request for proposal. Perhaps you want to attach something else, whatever you like. And then when you're done, you can hit save and publish the post, or save. We'll just hit save because the post is already published. And when it's saved, we're done. And you created some requirements, one for your post and one for your profile. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for using RealConnex.